Right now at 5, dozens of people gathering at Fitzgerald Funeral Home to pay their respects to 11th Ward Alderman Tuffy Quiñones.
Plus, learn how a new bill is proposing the legalization of craft beer delivery.
And see how a new program at Rock Valley College is meeting the needs of the community and helping students prepare for the workforce.
From 13 WREX, your weather authority. This is 13 News at 5.
A live look at downtown Rockford this afternoon. We see overcast skies, but what we don't see is snow as that incoming winter storm misses us. And I am happy about that, Derek.
Yeah, no shoveling this weekend. That's always a positive. And that weekend storm, well, it seems to have passed us by. There might be some spring showers coming ahead, though. Your weather authority chief meteorologist Alex Kirchner joins us with the details. Alex.
Good evening. If you had any travel plans towards Chicago, keep in mind slushy roads on that end of the Midwest. The rest of us, though, staying high and dry right now, and it should stay that way through the rest of the night. We get into tomorrow afternoon as well as going into Sunday. That's when we do see a return of some rain showers. Thankfully, though, we don't have to worry about any kind of warnings and advisories. But again, keep in mind if you are traveling that direction. What lies ahead for us, though, is spotty rain showers the next 3 days. Note the temperature trend, though. We're back up into the 50s and possibly pushing 60 degrees as soon as early next week. So I'll track that spring preview and just how long that warmth may stick around. That's ahead in the forecast. In the meantime, just a little bit more in the way of winter temperatures to go before a big change this weekend. Well,
a visitation for Alderman Quiñones is currently underway, so residents, city officials, and those who knew him best can pay their respects. Here's a live look at that visitation. Since 2017, Quiñones served as the 11th Ward Alderman in the city of Rockford. Earlier in the week, 13 WREX spoke with colleagues who worked with him on city council who expressed how much he meant to the community. Now, his funeral mass is planned for 10 a.m. tomorrow at St. Bridget Catholic Church, and we'll have more from this visitation tonight on 13 News at 10.
New at 5, a Pecatonica man was arrested for being in possession of marijuana and explosives. 36-year-old David Vowles was arrested Wednesday for multiple charges related to marijuana and 1 count of explosives. Officers, along with SWAT and ISP troopers, executed a search warrant on his home in the 600 block of Valley View Drive in Pecatonica. Once the home was secured, agents conducted a search of the home. They found a possible explosive device and additional bomb-making material. More than 400 grams of cannabis and numerous cannabis plants and 2 firearms were also seized.
Rock Valley College has a new medical assistance program on the way. This will allow students to earn a degree as a medical assistant in 2 years. 13 WREX's Emily McMinn shares what makes this program different than others in the area.
This program is different because they are following the demand of the community and implementing the clinical experience early. RVC's Dean of Nursing tells us how the program began.
Because of the growing need of the medical assistant profession, that's what they're using in their clinics right now. They came to us and asked us to create this program. And together, with their inputs, we worked together to create the program that they wanted to see in their medical assistant.
The program coordinator tells us what medical assistants are and their typical roles in the healthcare field.
Medical assistants work in ambulatory care, so that might be surgical centers, occupational health, 24-hour treatment centers, doctor's offices, primary care offices, cardiology, pediatrics, OB-GYN, so on and so forth.
This program was several years in the making.
Conversation started around 2017, and we had a couple glitches in the road. COVID was one of them that kind of put a little halt to the progress, but we are so excited that it has come to fruition.
Crusader Community Health is one of the organizations involved in this program. They say the need for medical assistance is high, not just in their organization, but the community as a whole.
So we're just one of many healthcare organizations in the city and the county. So I can only imagine that there's going to be a huge need for other organizations as well.
The Dean of Nursing says the need for medical assistance is continuing to grow.
The U.S. labor market, it is expected to grow 18% within the next 10 years, and it is the most rapid growing healthcare field.
And the first medical assistant program at RVC will begin this summer.
New at 5 tonight, the Illinois Craft Brewers Guild filed legislation to legalize direct-to-customer shipping. This shipping would be available for craft breweries. This bill passing would allow for 300 Illinois craft breweries to ship their products to customers. It's not possible now due to the current laws for brewery self-distribution. One of the co-founders of Prairie Street Brewing Company in Rockford tells us how the ability to ship their beer would get Rockford's name out there and affect the business.
If we can ship the beer, we'd be sending all of our kind of crowd favorites that we package normally out across the country. So we get our Screw City name out there, Prairie Street IPA, all the beers that everybody really loves when they come down here.
The bill is sponsored by Senator Ram Vilivalam and would amend the Liquor Control Act of 1934.